What's up? I'm Aster.
I'm Rayanne,
We're Trust Nobody.
and this is Trust the Process Live at Bazaar a la carte with
And we have
Joe
Joe Billion.
Hello.
Yes.
For having me, I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
Hell
We're
yeah.
so excited to really get into all of this. Honestly, I
Yeah.
love your designs.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like I've been seeing you on IG for a long time,
Yeah.
and especially because Melody and Chrissy they modeled
Oh yeah,
for you.
yeah, I love
right,
them.
so
I
I'm
love
just
them. I
like,
love having them model for
no,
myself.
they're so gorgeous.
For real.
So I'm like, I would love to know about you. Like, who are you? Haven't I met you?
No, true.
Where have you been all my life? Yeah. So how did you start making clothes? Like, what was the first little inkling?
Which is honestly what just making art, right? Like how did that start?
Yeah,
How did that
'cause
start?
I originally started making music. So
Oh.
Whoa.
there's like so much lore to
Let's get into that.
Kinda
Let's get into that.
Wait,
What-
send it to me.
I got you.
Yeah.
What
So,
kind?
so it's like really angry. It's like really like a lot of yelling, and then it goes into like very soft like hyper pop, and then I stop.
And then that's it.
Yeah, and that's
What
the end of
happened?
it.
Like why'd you stop?
So I want to say like I was just like very angry during that time, and then I met my boyfriend, and then I got into like my feminine era, and then I just stopped being angry. And
Bro,
I
a good man will really soften you. Anyways, I'm done talking.
That's
it.
real.
It's against my image, but yeah, I feel you.
and then like after that, I just felt like I didn't have that anger anymore, and then
Yeah.
my music just like it wasn't the same. It just I would try to make music, and it just wasn't like. Just
Like
wasn't
how
coming
it
out how I
was,
wanted
yeah.
it. It just, and I know that people had an expectation of what it used to be like. So when I came with something softer, it was a little more different because it was just so much like screaming and yelling. I used to spike my hair up, like I was like on a real rock
That's
star
fire,
mode.
though.
And then all of a sudden, I'm like super girly, and everyone's like, "What the
You're
fuck
like,
happened?"
wait, hey, I'm just a
So
girl, guys.
so how does that translate like you from making music to making clothing, right? Especially a unique type of clothing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This is
I
pretty
feel
dope.
like I've never seen this. Like literally,
Thank
no one
you.
has ever done this.
So the thing is that fashion is like my first like that's where it starts. When I was younger, obviously like I had brats and stuff.
My
and
mom never let me get brats. She was
Damn.
like, "You can't play with dolls." I was like,
Damn.
"Why not?" But
I'm
then,
gonna get you some now.
oh my god, please, dude. 'Cause
You
I-
need to. It's a part of
I
your
remember
childhood.
getting one brat, and then she made me give it to like my little cousin. I was like, "Are you serious?" But then she got me a Sharpay doll, so it was okay.
Okay, it evens out. It evens
evened
out.
out.
I have like a whole bunch, but they're all bald because I cut all their hair off, thinking I was gonna redo their hair, and I never did
That's
it.
crazy.
So they're all
That's-
just
You
bald.
see those memes of like the girls that,
Yes,
that cut their
exactly.
brats' hair? Bro, I had an American Girl doll. Bro, I begged my parents for one,
Mhm.
and I cut her bangs, and I was like, "It's never gonna come back." It hit
Yo,
me.
literally.
It's never gonna come back. I was like, "Wait."
Yeah, I thought I had like,
I just can't
I was
relate.
like 9, like, yeah, I'm a hairstylist. I got this. Like, I'm gonna put the hair back in.
I'm a
gonna like inches.
hairstylist.
I never did
My
it. They're all bald.
dolls.
so
That is so funny.
it did start like that. It started with my dolls. I kind of just didn't like the outfits. So my mom taught me how to hand sew the outfits.
Oh,
That's where it
cute.
starts.
With
Wow.
like a little, the hand sewing kit, the needle and
Yeah,
thread.
exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, and she took me to Walmart to get like the little
The little Dollar Tree kits.
like
too,
the fabric from there.
Yeah, that is
and then
so
like
cute.
I was learning like that, and then after that, obviously like I grew up, so high school comes around. Then I do fashion design for 3 years in high
Nice.
school.
Okay.
Um,
It was a class?
Yeah, it was like my
Wow.
elective.
Okay.
I don't know, it just wasn't given though. It was not. It
Oh.
was my teacher
Bad
was
teacher?
like, she was such a.
No,
Get
it's
into
not
it.
PG. Call it what it is.
No, and
Is he a
and
bitch,
get
an
into
asshole?
it.
Call it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
She was a bitch.
Yeah.
And Miss Goodman, if I see you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's on
If I
site.
see you, Miss Goodman. I mean, I do hope the best for her because I know
catch
she
you
wanted the
outside.
best for me, but yo, she was like really mean. And
Well,
she's part of the
how?
reason that I got kicked out of school. Yeah.
Canceled.
Yeah.
Wait.
Canceled.
Yeah.
No, kicked out of school.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
no,
used to
no,
get
no.
canceled. I'm like, cut the cameras.
Interview over.
Nah,
No,
they
she
could-
got me kicked out of school though.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's tough.
I was skipping school. Well, no, I wasn't
Okay.
even skipping school, bro. I was skipping lunch. I was gonna come back.
It's not even that
And then
deep.
she brought me
It's
back
not
to the
even that
office,
deep,
and
for
they're
real.
like, you know what? It's done. Get out. And I was like, that's crazy.
Wow.
So she made it really hard for me and for everybody. Every time I would cut, she would tell me that my cuts were wrong. Like, she was like on my ass
What's she
about
gonna
cutting.
tell you?
Yeah, and then like that's the thing. I just feel like there was like so like I couldn't be as creative as I wanted to be. And I get it, you know, because you have to follow certain things to make sure that you're able to like learn what they're teaching you. But it was like I didn't like it. I was just like, nah, I'm not with this. But then because I did know it, my friends would ask me to do stuff for them, like alter their clothes and stuff.
Right.
So I just did that. It was cool. High school ended. I didn't touch it again. I didn't touch fashion again.
That's crazy.
So it's like
Yeah.
I left it there. And then fast forward, I started making music. Because like, I don't know, it was like a hard time in my life. I was like, I need to express. So I started making music for fun. It was like the end of 2019 to 2020. My music career lasted only for 2020. That's
Yeah.
it. But it did really good.
One year.
It did really good. And it was fun. But like after that, I was just like, nah. I don't know. I met my boyfriend. Everything
Right.
just changed.
It kind of gets hard to write. Like, I feel you.
Yeah, you know.
'Cause I write about heartbreak a lot, and I'm
Exactly.
like, why would I trust you? But I kind of trust him.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
he's kind of cool. you
Yeah.
know, it's not bad. But
So how did we
Definitely.
get here?
right.
So
Yeah.
basically in 2020 when I was making music, I was doing shows and I wanted to look really cool and it was COVID time. So it was really hard to go places and get clothes.
Yeah.
So I was just making shit in my crib. I was just like finding little things, change from Home Depot because it was always open. So I was just like making stuff and then I would make stuff and people would ask me where'd I get it from. So I'm like, I could do
Actually,
My
something
closet,
with this.
bid. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's so funny because my first name used to be Joe Billion's Closet.
Fuck. Yeah, fuck.
That is so cool.
That's like the original name. And then the first shirt I made, it was a Edward Scissorhands shirt.
cool.
Yeah, and my boyfriend actually bought it for me. He was my best friend at the time, and he bought it for me, and it was like, he bought it for
Aw.
me for $120. And then I was like, damn, I could kind of...
Shut that man out real quick.
Shout out
Shut that man out
Trey.
real quick. Yeah.
So then, like, he kind of made me see that there was, like, value in what I was doing.
Yes.
So then I
yeah.
just started going and going and going, and
Aw.
now we're here, and I just didn't stop.
That is so
Yeah.
cute. And the friends to lovers arc in just
Yeah,
the
literally.
little plot line sprinkled in. I love
Literally,
it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
so
he
cute.
was like my best friend who pushed me through like a lot. Like
Yeah.
he
Aw.
got me out of that transition. So like when I did meet him, he wasn't obviously like my boyfriend to start with. So when I met him, he did make everything like easier for me in my life, and that's how I transitioned out of music. Just because I didn't have like that anger, or that pain anymore.
Right.
Everything in my life got easier, and I just
Yeah.
wanted to chill. I didn't want to do shows anymore. That shit is exhausting.
Right.
So shout out to you
Right.
You
guys.
telling, yeah.
That shit's exhausting.
Right.
The promo, just everything, jumping
you
around.
just threw a show, right?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
They're
wait.
saying that you
I'm
guys
gonna
did
get
crash
no,
out.
no, I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that. Let's take our time real quick. Yeah.
Let me not spoil the rest of the
Hell yeah.
episode.
We about to get to the ending real quick.
Right, for real. Well, do you think that your emotions have translated into your clothes?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you have like
definitely.
any examples you want to show us on hand, maybe?
So, I mean, to be honest, I do have a couple of things, but
wait, is that Pennywise?
yeah, it
I
is.
don't want to see it. Ah, sorry. I'm scared of him.
I'll
No,
just
I
go
want to
with the
see it,
same one.
Loki. Bro, that movie
So,
was so good.
It's like a tie, because
Mhm.
I do like a lot of patchwork. It's like cut and sew.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So it's like
fucking
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
So what is this? Like, how did you make that?
This is actually from a mask. It's kind of like, what I have on is also made
this
by
Michael
me.
Myers?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
hey.
like a mask. I don't know
Hey,
if you
bro.
want to touch it.
I can touch it.
People always
I can
ask
pick
me out
his
in public
nose.
if they could touch it.
I wanted to ask, like, you know, cause your art is like a mixture of horror and then rock and then alternative, right? So where's this coming
Yeah.
from? Like, you know?
It's just like my upbringing.
Yeah.
Shouts out my brother. Shouts out Lewis. Shouts
Yeah.
out my bro. He's like always been super punk, yo. Like since
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was younger.
Older than you?
Yeah, he's older than
Right.
me. 6 years older
You
than
always
me.
got
so,
that cooler
like,
older sibling. I wish I
Yeah.
had a. That's me. I'm the cooler older sibling.
Nah, you
Right.
got a lot to hold
Right.
up.
No, for real.
But like my brother was just like naturally cool and like I don't know, he was just super punk, like always spiked
Yeah.
his hair up, different colors.
That's so cool.
If you ever look back to like my Instagram and my pictures of my hair colors being different colors, they're all from my brother.
Wow.
Like everything
He
is
did it
kind of
on
no,
you?
like I just took all the old pictures of him and recreated his hairstyles. Yeah.
Oh, inspiration.
All the
That's so
bands I
cool.
listen to are from my brother.
Yeah.
And I've really just been into like alternative stuff since I was like in the 4th grade. That's
Yeah.
when it started.
That's fire.
Fourth
yeah.
grade.
So
'cause my
what?
brother.
So what? Like top like 3 to 5 bands for you?
My
yeah.
3 to 5 bands?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Your
first
fave.
one, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know if a lot of people know. It's 30 Seconds to Mars. I know
Okay.
Jared is canceled. I know
Wait.
he's canceled. I know. I know you're a
Damn.
weirdo.
Honestly, I haven't
Yeah.
listened to them in so long.
Yo, they were my obsession.
Really?
Like
I
their
used to
Second
have a
S'mores.
little triangle necklace with
Oh, that's
their logo.
fire. I had all their merch, their posters, their CDs. I
Yeah.
still have it.
Oh,
Um,
okay. 30 seconds.
Here's
to
the
Mars.
veil.
Yeah.
Definitely,
I
yeah.
actually saw Pierceville like
Yeah.
last year. They came to Boca. I don't know if
Dude,
you was there.
Yes. No,
In the
I
amphitheater?
wasn't.
Damn,
I wasn't.
that shit was
I
fire,
wasn't.
bro.
I also folded because Fleshwater is one of my
I
faves.
love Fleshwater.
Dude, they were
I
in
fucking
Chicago
love
with
them.
Deftones.
That's crazy.
This week they
Damn.
Yeah.
were there, and I was like,
Yeah.
yo. I was thinking of how I can get out of work and go there. I
Bro.
was like, I can't make it.
I honestly just love a band with like a female lead.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, like Closet, Kiss the Ladder, like when those
Dude,
songs
yeah.
start,
That shit is
I'm
so
like,
good.
bro, this is
Oh,
heaven, bro.
speaking of,
This is heaven.
I also have
Oh.
a dress that I made.
Should
Yeah,
I hold
yeah.
up the other end? Let me. Oh yeah.
It's like
Woo.
clown core, I guess you could say.
Iconic. This is so
So the
cute.
bottom
Can
is
we
like
get some
made
commotion for the
from
dress?
a button down.
Okay. Should we flip it around?
Super
Huh?
fire.
Should we flip it around?
Oh yeah.
Show them the back. Some commotion for the back of the dress. Woo!
Woo!
No, but this is amazing. So where did you like? Is this a T-shirt?
Yeah, this is a T-shirt.
Wow.
I want to assume Evanescence is up there, no?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
definitely is.
yeah.
It definitely
Yeah.
is.
And the
Hell
bows.
yeah.
So
yeah.
we got 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yes.
Pierce
Pierce the Veil.
Pierceville.
Eminence.
Evanescence.
Evanescence,
I feel like Nirvana's like everyone's,
Yeah.
you know?
Yes.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's just like
Pretty
it,
mainstream
like, it
thing,
has
yeah.
to be in there, you know.
Let me get one more. one more.
Bring Me the Horizon.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yes.
have so many, like you know, like
Yeah.
Okay, who else? Like, do you think like your music that you listen to inspires your clothes as well? Like,
honestly, my clothes, like my inspiration for clothing is just everything I like.
Yeah.
It's just everything I like that I see that I just combine, and that's
But
it.
I love that because it's just like a cohesive aesthetic. Like
Yeah.
it all complement each other so well.
Yeah,
It
I don't
really-
know how it works, but it works.
No, like it's like you see Creepteeth and I'm like that name is like this is a pure reflection of that.
yeah,
You know what I
Yeah.
I
mean?
would love to
It's
know.
dope.
Like, where did that name come from?
So, so before I was Creepteeth, I was Joe Billion's Closet.
Right.
I was Made by Joe. A lot of people started buying my clothes from Made by Joe. Then I was like, yo, this is boring, because I would
Yeah.
put in like Made by when people were like, when I was vending, people would ask me like, oh, what's your IG? And I put Made by, and it's like a million people. And I was like, this
Yeah.
doesn't stand out. And like then I was like, I kind of want to take this serious.
Yeah.
What can I change it to? So I was actually in my room cleaning out, and I found an X-ray of my teeth, and I had like a decaying tooth in the back.
Oh, damn. A
And
creepy
like,
teethy.
I looked at the X-ray and I was like, "Yo, these are some fucked up, creepy ass teeth." And then like, I don't know. From then I was like, "This some like," I was just like creep teeth.
Creep teeth.
And then I was like, "Yo, that's hard."
That is
That's fire,
really
yeah,
hard.
it is
And then I was like, "I'm gonna be creep teeth."
Because I've
Like,
never
Pretty
heard a
unique.
name like that, and it is like it really encapsulates your aura and your
Thank
aesthetic,
you,
like
thank
creep
you.
teeth. You know.
yeah.
It's
I
very
also
cool.
like. I know that people are very big on like braces and like getting.
I
your-
used to have
You know,
braces.
I just think like, yo, if your teeth are fucked up, yo, rock that shit. Cause I love when people have gaps. I love when people have like chipped
Yeah.
teeth, crooked
That's-
teeth. Like,
That's cool as
I
fuck.
love that because it's like, I don't know, it's like I guess to other people it's a flaw, but I think it's so unique and beautiful, and like
Aw.
just own it, you know.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
dope.
obviously, if you have like other issues dental wise, like gingivitis, you
Yeah,
know, check that
go to
out.
the dentist.
Yeah.
Go to your dentist.
Take your ass to the dentist.
You know,
Yeah.
go to your dentist. But other than
Yeah.
that, like,
Oh, I did want to ask about the horror elements. Can we talk about rock real quick, right?
yeah.
So like Chucky, I've seen like you
Yeah.
used before. So like, what are you like big into horror movies or? No?
I am.
Okay.
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was more before. Now I'm more in like. now I'm more.
Yeah, woo!
Yeah.
Now I'm more into like my childhood favorite movies, like kid movies. I feel like I overdid it
Like
with the
what?
horror films. So now I gotta like go
Ease it
back.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what?
So
We
what's
kinda
like your
OD'd.
childhood like movies like?
So like we just watched Emperor's New Groove. Like,
I used to
don't know if you guys-
love that. I had it on, bro. I had it on VHS, bro.
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
kid.
that's
yeah.
what I was saying. I had it on VHS too.
Yeah.
We watched Tarzan.
Fire.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. You're bringing all the shit I had. Like my
Yeah.
mom had all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a childhood staple,
For sure.
definitely.
Yeah.
And just like for Disney Channel, like it's not like horror, but for kids it is. It's like My Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire
Oh yeah, that shit
Yeah.
was classic. Yeah.
and Don't Look Under the Bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Iconic, hell yeah.
I've been like watching those, especially because Halloween's coming up, so they bring them back and stuff. But yeah, and then I just love horror films as well. You know,
sure.
it's just
Yeah.
it goes hand in hand.
Real cool.
Wait, so you mentioned Bratz earlier.
Yes,
Did you watch any of the Bratz movies?
I didn't. I mean, actually,
They're
I
so
did.
good.
I did
You should.
one.
Which one?
It was the Rock Angels.
Yes, that one was so
They
good.
were so cringe. It's so cringe. I can't watch it.
You said cringe. You said so good at the same time. It's
Listen,
crazy.
I don't care. Anything like, I love the corny remakes, like the live actions. I'm like, fuck it. You know, they did their best. But even like the animated ones, they're so
Yeah.
good. Like, I think there was like a Bratz TV show.
I
You should
think
watch
so.
it.
You know, there's a Hello Kitty TV show.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and there's comic books. I have them.
I need to. What? Send me screenshots.
I got you. I got you.
I'm
I would love to
dead.
read that.
I did watch the movies, but they're like kind of like just. I just watched that one.
The
And
Rock
it's because
Angels
my
one?
friend had a birthday party that was Brad's theme, and it was playing in the background. I was like, yo, let me tap in because I've never watched
Right.
this. And I was just like, this is like, I don't know. It's just so unserious.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. That's why it's so good.
That's true. That's
Like,
true.
it's so corny, but like, to be corny is to be free.
exactly.
You
To
know?
be cringe is to be free.
To be cringe is to be free.
To
Be yourself, be
is
cringe.
to
Yeah, be
free.
yourself for real.
Yeah.
The motto.
Uh,
So,
uh-huh.
really quick, like, you don't just, because, like, you're capable of doing more type of shit. Because I
Yeah.
recently saw you do the sexy jutsu for Melody. Like, her
Oh, yeah.
Right, which is
She-
fire,
She
right?
just randomly comes up to me. It's like, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Can we do it? And I was like, yeah, we can do it.
How
I've
do
never.
you even do that? Because it looked so good, bro.
How did you make
Thank
that?
you.
That
No, I was actually
insane.
so proud of that. Like,
Yeah.
that's one I was really proud of.
Yeah.
She literally came over. I took her measurements. And then, I don't know, I was just like, how can I make this happen? And then, I don't know, I just kind of just look at her reference pictures of what she wanted. And then I just started thinking of shit. And then I was like, yo, it's just a cloud, basically.
Yeah.
So I just looked up how to make a cloud.
Yeah.
And then people make, like, clouds, like, you know, when you hang them up, like, they put, like, LED lights in the cotton or whatever. So I did that. I got the mesh fabric, bunch of layers. Shouts out my mannequin, because that's what really, like, helped me keep it together.
Yeah.
But it actually
Aw.
didn't take that long. Yeah, it took like
Wow.
a day. Like
Okay,
maybe
cool.
maybe like 4 hours, maybe
Yeah.
8.
Wow.
Really what it was like the sticking of the cotton onto
Yeah.
the clothing. That was the hardest part.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the most time
Well,
consuming.
super good job, bro.
Thank
It
you,
was
thank
really
you. I
cool.
appreciate it. Shouts out Melody. She
Shouts out
pushed me
Mel.
with that one. Actually, someone just hit me up to do another like costume. I don't remember the name. It's for an anime.
Okay.
Because I'm not really into anime.
I
So
was gonna
unfortunate,
ask.
man.
I
I
was,
feel like
I was
you-
gonna
I
ask
feel like-
if you
I don't
knew
know.
where it was from, like her outfit and stuff.
I think she said it was Naruto. I
Yeah.
don't know. It has to be.
You didn't
I don't
watch
know.
it?
I don't.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't.
okay.
Yeah,
I
my
feel
boyfriend watches it a lot, and I can't get into it.
Right.
I used to
Real nigga
watch.
right there, man.
I did, however, in middle school, watch Bleach.
Yeah,
and
fuck.
Okay.
Inuyasha.
That's one. Yeah, you
yeah,
watched it.
yeah. I watched those in middle
The
school.
one of the ones, yeah.
And I mean, that's the only ones I would rewatch now, really.
Okay.
But like, yo, they're so long.
Animes, yeah. It
But
depends on what
there's
you
like,
watch.
there's a lot of tea. I'm like, hold
Because to
on.
be real, y'all be giving me like a Death Note vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
I did actually do a Death Note tea once. It was
Okay,
it was a
fuck.
custom that someone has.
Yeah.
And I was like, that kind of fits my vibe.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, 100%.
And I've also done a Bleach.
okay.
Yeah.
So let's
Yeah.
let's. I want to talk about this, right? July 6th, the faded day. July
the
6th.
faded day.
It's crazy because you
The
know
faded
what?
day in the Miami
You stole one of
underground
my.
scene.
You stole one of my favorite bands. Like I wanted them to
Wait,
perform.
who?
Newly Opposed.
Dude,
Yeah,
they were the first person I was like, we're getting them
Bro,
now.
I
right?
wanted them, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you snooze, you lose.
Yeah, no, type shit. Like, yeah, but how did that go, bro? Like,
That shit, yo, it was something different because I did New World Disaster. So I do have a second brand, which is New World Disaster. And that's like the luxurious side of creepteeth, but it's also, it's not very heavy influenced on like alternative music or horror or anything like that. It's very much for everyone. Like anyone can find something on there. Even like you're a Miami baddie, like there's something there for you, you know?
yeah.
So February, I did a fashion show, but it was just fashion. I didn't want to have like a major performance or anything because I didn't want to take away from the clothes.
Yeah.
And it went amazing. Like people couldn't even fit in the door. So I was like, okay, I want to do something for Creep Teeth, but for Creep Teeth, I wanted, because I always vend at these shows. Like the person I did it with, shout out Artist or Killer, the person I did it with, he always has me as a vendor at his shows. So it's like, how cool would it be if instead of being a vendor, we do a show? And then we actually bring people who like buy from me to be the models, you know? Like I want to like give back to like the community in a sense, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what we did, and I thought it would be cool because I know that I see people try and do like rap shows with fashion shows, and I think that's really cool. But I never see like
Rock.
or like a heavy metal or
Heavy nu
anything
metal,
like that,
yeah.
you know. So I thought it would be perfect because the people that already attend these shows already know me because they're my customers, you know.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be. I want to give them something too, you know.
Yeah.
That's
So-
super
And it's
dope.
really cool that you can like blend those audiences and
Yeah.
those like different like you're getting the fans of like all these different groups who like
Yeah.
may not know you or may not like they may not know the bands that you're bringing out, so it's like just connections. It's
Yeah,
so
exactly.
cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and also for the models, I don't pick people that have model experience. I mean, if you do, it's a plus. But I like to bring real people who like, or just be yourself. You know, like I just like authentic people. So the people that you see on my clothes are people who have bought from me, or just support the community as well. Like for Creepteeth, I wanted people who actually go to these shows, and not like people who just want like to get on, you know, like, oh, I want a model opportunity, but I don't listen to any of this music or support this, you know.
Right, right.
So yeah.
That's real as fuck. That's real
How
as
was your
fuck.
show though?
Dude, it was
It went
amazing.
good.
I,
Yeah,
like
we had to like
it was so fun.
we couldn't sell any more tickets. Like the venue owner was like, you guys have to stop like selling tickets. Is at capacity because
Yeah.
we can't find any parking. Like that was like really the main concern was like.
Yeah.
We sold out, which was dope. You know
That's
what I
fire,
mean?
that's
Yeah,
fire.
like I love the fact because we had like 2 other friends who threw shows the same day. So it was you threw a show.
Yeah.
Our friend Adrian
The
threw a show.
Faded Day.
You know 10 Days?
10 days, yes, he
He-
threw the one show. Yes,
yeah, he
yes,
threw a
yes.
show
It was like
too.
a rave.
Yeah. So it was
Yeah.
like, it was
Yo,
like,
I saw all those shows. I was like, bro, do I
bro,
just push
we
it
were
back?
stressed out. We were stressed out too. We were like, bro, like how is this happening? Why the fuck is this happening?
Yeah.
All this competition and shit. I'm like, I got mad ops, bro. Like this is my op right here, bro. No cap. But like, no, it
No,
worked
but
out for everybody.
it was
Like, you feel
amazing.
me?
Yo, one of my homies actually was throwing a fashion show that day, but in West Palm, and he actually pushed it back because of mine, and I felt like shit. I was like,
Aw.
bro, you could have just told me in advance. We could have mixed something together. you
Yeah,
know?
real,
Like,
real,
I
real,
felt
real.
so bad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know, you know. I just think that regardless, like, you have your own crowd. I have mine. 10 Days has its own. And I think that it was like a good variety of, because it wasn't all the same, you know. And I
Yes,
think that's
yeah.
why I was like, you know, I'm not worried because everyone's good. It's an opportunity for everyone to have fun and do
Yeah.
something different, you know.
It was really a win for the whole scene, I feel like. Just
Exactly,
the fact
yeah.
that it was so
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say. Like,
yeah.
it's really, it shows like how fire like our community is. Where we
Yeah.
can do so much shit at the same time, and everybody can sell out. Everybody can be like, have a deep ass show, you know. So like,
Yeah.
I'm proud of all of us. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
definitely. Yeah,
yeah.
I was excited for the show that I did. I was a little worried though. I was like, what if no one comes? But I feel like that's everyone.
100%,
Like, you know,
yeah.
like what if
Yeah.
nobody comes? But like, let's be real. People are gonna come, you know. So that's cool. I'm happy that, and I love your name, the Crash
Oh, Trust
Out
Nobody?
Melody. No,
Yeah.
and Trust
He came up
Nobody.
with
Oh.
But Crash Out Melody.
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
name for the
The
flyer.
show.
That
Thank
was
you.
hard. That
Thank
was
you.
hard.
Appreciate it.
I was like, how do I beat this?
No, I feel like
Okay.
the names that like you've thrown out, just like Joe Billion's Closet, like New World Disaster, they all are so like cool and nostalgic. They really bring me
Thank
back
you.
to like when I was a kid and I was really finding like all these like punk and emo bands, and I was like,
Yeah.
I want to be cool and alternative.
No, that's
yeah.
literally me. Right? I just want to be like what little me would be proud of.
Yes.
Like, and then the thing is that, yo, I go out and it's like little kids, like maybe 8 years old, and they're like, I like your outfit.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
yes,
so cool.
that's the
Yeah,
best
yeah, yeah.
feeling ever, bro. We were in New York. We were in New York with actually our friend Shay over there, and these kids passed us, and they were like, oh, I want to dress like them when I grow up.
Yeah, it's
I
such a
was
good.
like,
That's better than anyone else's compliment.
Literally.
because it's like
You
I'm
can never
doing it.
call my fit trash. This little kid said I'm fine.
No, literally, like I don't care.
Yeah, I don't
and then,
care.
You know your fit's good when the kids are saying, like little kids are like, yo, I
Oh,
want to
hell
be
yeah.
like you.
Yeah.
And then old people are looking at you crazy.
Yes, the
Yeah.
old people looking at me crazy. That's what I
Yeah.
need. Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
have anything you want to like say to the camera before we wrap up? Like
Yeah.
anything you want to promote?
What's next for Joe Billion?
Yeah. What's next?
New York Fashion Week.
Oh,
That's
let's
what
go.
we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
working
yeah.
on a crazy ass collection right now. I
Okay.
have 2 shows in September. So if you're in New York, September 13th, New World Disaster. September 14th, Creepteeth. And they're both going to be in Soho. Wait, I think Friday it's Soho, and then the second one, I don't know. I was invited as a guest
Cool.
designer, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Dope.
Dope.
Literally
It's not crazy.
Yeah, no.
It's not.
It is crazy. Let me tell you why.
Yeah, go
Because
ahead.
last year the reason I did my first fashion show is because I saw everyone at New York and I saw everyone in Art Basel. And I was like, bro, I want to be a part of this. And I'm not a part of this.
Right.
So I was like, nah, I'm going to just make my own shit. And now I'm here.
That's
so
how it
fire,
starts.
bro.
That's how it
Super
starts.
proud of you,
real.
for real.
Yeah. So basically, put everything in your own hands and do that shit.
Hell
If
yeah.
nobody invites you, bro, do it yourself.
Make it
If nobody
yourself.
does it for you, do it yourself. Just do it yourself. But always, like, if people want to help you, you know, always let people help you. But you always need people, but you can always do it yourself. And just do whatever you have to do to get where you want to be. Like,
Right.
I've been dead broke and have spent my last like $10 on something to make and then like sold it and like was able to like eat that day, you know? Like
Yeah.
so just believe in yourself, do what you gotta do, and manifestation is real, so be careful what you say. And yeah.
I
Real.
love that.
All right, bro.
That
Real
is a
words
perfect
from
way to
Joe.
end it.
Hell yeah. All right, I'm Aster.
I'm Rayanne.
We
This
trust
was
nobody.
Trust the
This is trust the
process.
process. Yeah.
That was so dead.
Shout out to Joe.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, real cool shit.
Bye.
See you in like 5 minutes.
Listen
Good
to their
job.
music.
Yep.
Listen to their music. Listen to Trust Nobody.
Thank you.